Hi and welcome to Meditation Monday. I'm Theresa and I teach people to connect to their creative self through meditation, mindfulness, mindset and manifesting and all the M's there through connecting to the creative self in coherence. And this week, as it is sleep awareness week, see, half asleep here, a sleep awareness week, I thought it would be good to teach you how to sleep better with the aid of meditation and do a little bit of a guiding with the theme of sleep and sleeping with intention. So later than usual, because it's the evening and for me it's ready to go to sleep, so we were on the same path. So how can it have an effect on you? Well, firstly, one of the things that people, before we start our meditation, is to say that when you meditate before you go to bed, you're putting yourself up and you're setting yourself up then for the next day, so that when you wake up, however you went to sleep, you're kind of waking up with that there straight away. Second, intentional sleeping, what would that be? Well, if you have ever heard of lucid dreaming or dream planting, this is where this comes into. It's not something you can do overnight. It's something that I suggest you certainly do a little bit of background information, but this is something that can help if you have a practice of that. Certainly setting an intention before you go to sleep that you want to have a lucid dream is one of the things they suggest that you do, as well as meditating. Also, as it is Sleep Awareness Week, going to bed at similar times. This is something I personally struggle with. I'm a late bee. I like to be up late. I'm not a morning person. So for me, my cadence rhythms are tending to be going to bed later but getting up later. But whatever your actual rhythms are, as long as you are getting a decent amount and the same amount of sleep, consistent and being consistent in whatever your patterns are, then this is something that can help you. And if you're someone that struggles with sleep, I think also just getting your body into a pattern of relaxing and just sort of telling yourself really and your brain that you are starting to relax, because I think I've often that going over those stories, oh, I can't sleep, I'm trying to sleep, oh, I've got to get up, that story goes on. I know my partner suffered with insomnia for a while, and just for purpose of the fact it's sleep, things like lavender oils, those smells, other things that can help you. Being in a cooler temperature room can really help with your sleep aid. I know my partner likes to have the window open. I'm like, ugh. But actually, if you're a mummy like me and you've ever had one of those eggs that the kids have, the temperature for sleep is actually quite a low temperature. You're more likely to go to sleep if you're not hot and bothered. So the temperature of the room, smells, relaxing smells, taking a bath, and actually a cold shower before bed can actually help. If you're someone that is into sports and you know all about the 20 seconds of cold shower at the end, having cold showers at night time can actually, because again with the temperature, you're lowering that temperature and your body starts to lower the temperature of itself when it's ready to go to sleep. So those are a couple of things for sleep hygiene, shall we say, that can help you. So that said, if you're wanting to do sleep planting, and that's what this meditation, we're going to set an intention before going to bed, just a simple actually laying in a nice comfortable spot. You can do this sitting up now with me, and then if you want to replay it later, if you play it as you're going to sleep, although that's the other thing and the most important thing I think we're all aware of now more than ever with devices. Switching off devices is recommended, but what I've started to do, if you've got wireless headphones, you can do this. Have the phone so it's away from you. You're not tempted to play for it. You can put your meditation on and then your wireless headphones in, and you can do that as one thing, or having it away from you so you aren't tempted also then for first thing in the morning to pick up the phone. So that helps with setting those habits, hygiene habits for sleep, that can help you so that that blue light is not interfering, because your brain then thinks, oh, I'm awake, it's not as late as I thought. Or if you're like me, if you're up like that anyway, like I am now, when it's 9 o'clock. But in the UK anyway. Wherever you are in your now moment, it might be different. So you might want to do this meditation now, and then, as I said, do it later when you're ready to go to sleep in your time zone. So, and this is something you can do again. So if you getting your body to relax, the best and the quickest way, and we will start off with doing this so it's something that you can do, is just a quick body scan to tuning into your own breath, relaxing in a nice comfortable position. So if you're seated, whilst we're seated and we're doing this live with me, being in that seated position. So any aches or pains, remembering always, as I've always said, whatever I say, what resonates with you, take on board, what doesn't, then let go. Oh, cat's joining us, pets. But pets aren't going to wake you up. I don't think he's going to want to be up there. He wants to be on there, yeah. He wants to sit on the table and be up with everybody. Don't you want to say hi? My Egyptian Mao here. So my daughter's left the door open, that's why. Bless you. You would say hi to everyone. No? You're not showing your face, just your towel. You can't quite see him, can you? He's just off camera. He is here still. Anyway, so your body scan, sorry for the distraction. Your body scan is like, attention, mum. Oh, you are going to say hello to me, but not to everyone. Showing you. Excuse me. Any cat lovers out there? Yes, I love you too. You want to sit down here? No, I want attention. Okay. Mummy can talk and stroke you at the same time. Yes, okay. So, getting comfortable. So, in a comfortable position, you might start to have, oh, I've got them all now coming in. You might start to have a thought with, oh, I'm aching there, or oh, that's not quite comfortable. And those thoughts that kind of go across your head when you're trying to relax, especially if you're someone that suffers with sleep issues. So the key here is to change your focus and switch your focus and get your brain trained and practicing to relax, which obviously meditation, it starts to calm the amygdala of the brain, like we do with tapping, and you can do that, and we will show a little trick that I learned from YouTube video. I can't remember where it was I saw it, but someone was talking about, and with lucid dreaming. Do you think you could stay there? Yeah, maybe. Considering it. Thank you, if you do. No, I want to be up there, Mum. It's higher. I'm a cat. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try not to be so distracted with him. So, get yourself into the comfortable position. If you've got any aches or pains, if your brain's going, oh, my back hurts, or I've got an itch there and I need to scratch the end of my nose like I just did, then that's fine. Whatever comes up, just kind of observe it. I always thought that people talk about clouds drifting. I like to think of poo sticks. Think of your thoughts as if you're just dropping that thought's just come along, and you dropped it and you're watching it go under the bridge, and then it's drifting off down the stream. And another one comes along and you just, oh, okay, because sometimes you are waiting for it to come. And if it doesn't, it's fine. It's fine. There is no right or wrong. So relax, allow yourself to think whatever you need to think. Don't fight and battle with yourself of clearing your mind. Lots of people have a misconception of meditation that they need to do that, and you don't. You will naturally start to think and become aware of your thoughts. That means you're doing the right thing. It's like telling your heart to stop beating if you want your mind to clear in that sense, because it's the nature of what it needs to do. You're observing. What we want to do is focus the mind. So we give it something to focus on, like our breath, our body. So a body scan is really good in the fact that if you start to maybe stretch, and I'm sure you've heard meditations where they do this, you stretch your nose out and then relax. So you do that slowly, and I will talk you through it in a second so that you can do this when you do this in sleep. But I want to just explain first before we go into the meditation without interrupting you. So you do the toes, you do your thighs, you do your knees. We can do it even in the chair, just touch your butt cheeks, and literally every aspect, and then relaxing. And each time to relaxing deeper and letting go further. So I always start my meditations off the same way that I learned from Emily Fletcher, to the totality of all our senses. So breathing just naturally, closing your eyes or relaxing your gaze, if it's safe for you to do so. I'm hoping it is if you're viewing this. So just start to become aware of your breath. Feel where your breath is, feel your body. And if you're listening later and you fall asleep, that's okay. Whatever you need to know will go in, and whatever I'm saying is for the highest of all of us, for the good of all who are listening in this now moment, myself included, from our highest intent. So, just breathing. Start to note where the breath is coming from. Are you breathing shallowly? Are you breathing deeper? Just by becoming aware of your breath, are you starting to breathe in more oxygen? Knowing that that's flooding into the bloodstream and around your body. Your breath, breathing in. Laying, relaxing. Not fighting to relax, not fighting any itchy noses. Just observing ourselves with our mind, the senses of our body. Start to think what you can hear, what you can feel, what you can see, even if that's just the light filtering, if you're in a dark room and it's evening, the subtlety of the darkness of the light, the tones in the room, and what you can smell. If you have any relaxing smells and fragrances in the room, whether it's just maybe the smell of your shampoo, the smell of the bedding and the washing powder, what can you smell? Allowing those thoughts to come. And then thinking, what sounds can you hear? Is it the sound of the monitor? The sound of the cat next to you, maybe cuddled up? You might have one at home, or the dog, or your partner breathing. Maybe it's sounds outside your window. Maybe within your household. What sounds can you hear that are really subtle? Really quiet sounds, and what louder, what's most predominant? Is it the sound of my breath, my voice, or the sound of your own breathing? Tuning into all of that, and now try to tune into that at the same time. What you can hear, what you can smell, the subtlety of the sight and darkness, and what you can taste in your mouth. And the feeling of your body. Now start to relax each of your body. So starting with your toes, just maybe stretching them slightly and then relaxing them. Same with your feet, and relaxing your calves, your knees, or your legs. If you need to do it all at once, that's fine too. And relaxing them, and then your buttocks, relaxing your stomach, relaxing back and your upper shoulders, relaxing arms, fingers maybe, and then the arms, relaxing the shoulders. The neck, be gentle, very so gentle with what you do when you stretch the neck. And then their face. This is a wonderful yoga called the lion in yoga. But you might look stupid if you've got your eyes open, but you literally roar like a lion and stretch all your face muscles. And then relax the jaw. If you can, sort of squint the eyes and then relax. And then just relax the body. If you can, lay on your back if you're ready to sleep. If not, then you just hands relaxed by your side. But if you're doing this before sleep, if you can be on your back, that's fine. If you prefer to lay on your side, that's fine too. It's preferable to be on your back, but if you feel uncomfortable, then let it go. The side is fine. But what I want you to do is allow your hands to be down beside you. So you're laying in what we call shavasana in yoga, with your legs just relaxed out like a star, and your hands would normally be up. I want you to have your hands down, so you hands facing down, and just gently tapping as if you're playing a piano. I want you to actually pretend to play the piano on both hands, just one finger after the other. And as we do this, we call it a mantra when we touch our things. We're going to be doing the mantra, just touching the bed or the sheets, the mattress, whatever we're laying on. In that moment, become aware of the sheets and the bedding and what you're laying on. And then just tapping. And as you do, I want you to set your own intention. It doesn't have to be this one, it can be whatever you wish to say, but you might want to say something like, tonight I wish to become aware that I'm dreaming. Simple. Tonight I'd like to contact my sleep totems. When I go to sleep tonight, it is my dominant intent to awake feeling rested. As I'm drifting off to sleep, I know that all is well in my now moment. I'm letting go of my day. I'm letting go of whether it's been a good day or a bad day. It's now time to let it go. I'm letting go. I'm grateful for this moment, and in this moment, all is well. I'm safe in my bed. I have a roof over my head, food in my belly. I'm rested. I know that I'm about to drift off to sleep, which is one of my basic needs. I set the intention to relax, to remember my dream, but I'm letting go of that too, letting go of any expectations. In this now moment, all is well. Keep tapping with your fingers, being aware of your fingers, only your fingers. Slowly start to just tap ever so slowly, get as slow as you can, slowing down, breathing, remembering to breathe, relaxing your breath, feeling lighter. And I'm going to count down, and as I count, I want you to stop. As I start the count, I want you to stop using your fingers, but still imagine you are still tapping your fingers. Your body's lying still, but you're still tapping your fingers in your mind. As I count backwards from 20, start to tap in your mind with your fingers. Tapping, going to 19, and tapping in the mind, going to 18, tapping in the mind, going to 17, tapping in the mind, going to 16, tapping in the mind, going to 15, remember to tap, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. And when I get to the bottom of the numbers, when we get to 0, just need to relax. If you're still awake, that's fine. If you're in sleep, know that you are loved and you are enough. And remembering the intention that you set yourself or this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Just relax. Let go of all you need to, knowing you are safe in this now moment. All is well. Remembering when you wake, you're awake, rested, and ready for a new day. Those of you who are still with me, you're still awake and doing this in the day, slowly wiggling your toes when you're ready, slowly tapping those fingers again in your own time when you are ready, slowly bringing yourself back to this now moment, bringing your awareness to the tapping of your fingers. Start to tap with your fingers again, and at the same time becoming aware of your breath and where you are, in the room you are. And when you're ready, if it helps, move your hands up to your face and put them over your eyes before opening them. Open them behind your fingers and slowly drop them so the light doesn't come up for you very quickly. Thank you for your time. I'm Theresa Jande. I hope wherever you are, wherever you're listening, you have a restful, peaceful night's sleep. And thank you for allowing me to hold space for you. Please like and share this video with anyone you feel would benefit. Thank you.